We're invited to a friend's house for dinner this evening, and I offered to make dessert because we all know with Sunset Gourmet it can just be oh so easy and oh so delicious. So tonight with our friends we're going to be sharing our Dulce de Leche ice cream bar cake. So simple, so easy to make. I'm just going to show you how easy that is. So earlier I whipped some cream. I just took fresh cream, whipped it with 5 or 6 tablespoons of Dulce de Leche drink mix, a cupful of Kahlua, and I added a tiny little bit of sugar because I like to add just an extra bit of sweetness, but you don't have to do that. So what I'm going to do is just sprinkle a bit of Kahlua into my cake pan. You don't need a lot. So you just sprinkle that in the bottom, and then I'm going to lay out the ice cream bars. So you buy a box of 12. If you're lucky, there's 2 left over for you to enjoy. Depends on the size of the pan you are using. I am using a 10 by 13 pan for this dessert. So you just loosely lay the ice cream bars into your pan. It just, as I said, it's so simple, so easy, and the best part about this dessert is that you can freeze it and leave it in your freezer for up to a week prior to serving. And it just takes the stress out of entertaining when you can have your dessert all ready and in the freezer ready for company to arrive. So now I'm going to add a bit more Kahlua. If you like to make a child-friendly version and don't want to add the Kahlua, it is equally as good without the Kahlua, but this is all adults that are going to be at the party this evening, so I am being very generous with the amount that I am adding. Next, I am going to add the whipped cream that I prepared a bit earlier. Again, if you don't want to use whipped cream, it is easy to make just using some Cool Whip. And of course you can add the Dulce de Leche to the Cool Whip. I purposely made a bit more because we really enjoy the Dulce de Leche drink mix in Cool Whip or in whipped cream, and then I will use that as a fruit dip, or you can just blend some berries into it, put it in a parfait glass, and serve that as your dessert as well. So you can see how easy this is. I'm just spreading the whipped cream on the dessert, and then I'm going to sprinkle it with the score bits, and you can see that dessert is done. So simple, so delicious, and oh so gourmet. I'm adding my score bits now, and that is our dessert for this evening. Dulce de Leche drink mix is so amazing in so many ways. So all I'm going to do now is wrap my dessert in some tin foil, put it in the freezer, and it'll be ready for our friends when they arrive for dinner.